Thousands of Nigerians marched Saturday, November 16 in the streets of Niamey in support of the ruling CNSP and to denounce foreign destabilization attempt. A coalition of civil society organizations has called for a protest after authorities say they arrested a French spy. So, truth be told, you cannot expect that after everything that the so-called preachers of democracy were benefiting from Niger, kept Niger under abject poverty, keep sucking the raw materials or raw minerals of Niger in the volumes they were sucking it, that they will just hands off like that. You don't expect that. Yes, it will be like living on a fantasy. Many protesters also voiced their support of Burkina Faso and Mali authorities. Niger with those two countries from the Alliance of Sahel States or AES. On the 17th of September, I was in Bamako when they tried to destabilize Mali. Editor's note: a deadly terror attack shook Mali's capital on the day, but that was not enough for them. They tried to destabilize Ibrahim Traore in Burkina Faso. This is why we are sending a strong message to all those imperialists. Now know that we are standing by our military. We are with our security forces, Mohammed said. Members of the junta ruling under the name of CNSP attending the march, including Colonel Ibro Ahmadu Bachori, the president of the chiefs of staffs. Students and pupils unions were also in attendance. The demonstrations took place and broader accusations of French plots to overthrow the regime which deposed Mohamed Bazoum and oversaw the withdrawal of French and US troops. Losing Niger is a great catastrophe for France, Abdelrahman, a civil society leader, said. Yes, that one, he's not even 100%, 200% correct. They were not going to stand still and look at us leave. They will do everything to come back, but our chances is that we are much more aware than our grandparents. Today, Africans master the tool of information, so they cannot manipulate us anymore. The protesters consider that their quest for sovereignty will be a long one. Economic and military developments were two demands they voiced to the country's leaders. Were they able to colonize us once again? Mohamed Ekebe, the main organizer, asked. No, a cheerful crowd responded. In that case, in the next 10 years, the CNSP has to be able to build weapons that will defend us. Among other priorities, we must be able to build the tanks we will use to fight. Industrial units have to be built. You need to develop the economy. The march comes days ahead of an international conference set to take place in Niamey in support of the AES. The 3-day event kick off in Niamey on Tuesday, November 19. So, truth be told, at this point in time, it has happened in the past. I applaud, bravo to the people of Niger for going out to the streets, supporting their juntas, supporting the government in Burkina Faso, in Mali. This is very, very wonderful. It's a nice one. Our ancestors have done it in the past. They stood side by each other and fought for each other's independence. And in that time, the world is not as sophisticated as it is today. And we still have the DNA of our ancestors in us. And we have modern day technology. If only we can unite as an Africa with the technology at our beck and call today, we can even do far more by uniting ourselves to support each other far more than our ancestors did. And if we can achieve that, an Africa will emerge that the whole world put together cannot contend with. Because Africa needs everything it desires or that it requires to be great. Africa has all it takes to be fully independent. Africa has all it takes to dictate to the world. Africa can feed the world. The world needs Africa more than Africa needs the world. That is just a fact.